Louis, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
At first, it was initial attraction, but had I kept my balloon and she started talking to everybody crazy, I would have popped it anyway because it's like it seems like you're just here trying to get your clip for whatever you're doing, and that's crazy. That's crazy. And you got some spots on your pants. I don't know if you could have ironed those or something or what, but it's all good though.
Thank you. We've been here for quite a while, Louis, but you are dressed really nice. You do look really nice. And so you would have been someone that I would have probably been interested in just from how you've came in. But I'm so sorry it didn't work out, Louis. I wish you well in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you. But I didn't mean to talk to anyone crazy. Let me know what I said crazy. That was crazy.
It's just your demeanor is kind of off-putting.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, but moving on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love with an Older Man. That's me, Marvin Kane, giving you my reactions to this popular dating show created by Arlette and her husband, BM Official. So listen, I don't know everything. I'm not the guru. I'm just a guy reacting to what I see. So what I see is the body language that's being manifested. I pay attention to how they move. I also listen to the conversation they're having, the words that they're using, the sincerity about it. If they try to get over with something, I pay attention. But I also talk about the silent speaker in the room, their clothing. What does it say? What are they showing? What is it revealing that they're not saying out of their mouths? Sometimes these people have fears. Sometimes it's because of the way they were brought up. But you know what? We're going to get into it. So, like I said, we're going to bring Arlette up, and she's going to tell us.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
You know what? This is going to be weird. It's something about her that I like, and I think it's her innocence, because she does not know what she has just done. She's showing a lot of flesh. We see her shoulders out. She's got her boobs covered up. She's got her stomach out, and she's got a big full dress, skirt. I don't know what that is. It's definitely not a dress, but it's more like a skirt. I don't know what it is. But standing next to Arlette, she doesn't lose anything, but she doesn't gain anything either. And she's got the hair. She's got the wrap. This is a very creative woman. And I would definitely say she's open-minded. She is actually probably somebody who is representing, I don't know, she gives me like the fitness representation. Like, look at me, not sexually, but just look at me and see what I've accomplished. That's just what I'm getting. But you know what? Let's see what she says.
My name is Marquita.
Marquita, how old are you?
I am 38.
And
you came on the show at 38 years of age, exposed. See, now that's a bad signal because, see, that's a lack of maturity. But I think it's her attitude. I'm listening to that voice tone. I think this is a woman with an attitude who really doesn't care what people think of her. She's just out to get what's hers.
What do you do?
I am a model.
You're a model, okay. And
Yes.
what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to wine and dine at nice restaurants, and I also coach the junior sons, so I enjoy coaching Little League basketball.
Okay, that's really nice. And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for someone who is financially stable.
See, that's the wrong. See, they picked it up the other way. They heard her say something similar to that with the other question, but now she just became a little more direct. She wants someone who's financially stable. That is not the first thing you tell men that it's going to actually appease their ears. That is the worst way to lead off a conversation. So she ain't finding no love on this show. I mean, we've seen all but 2 balloons pop. So she just came out wrong.
Someone who has goals and someone who is family oriented.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Some deal breakers for me is someone who is not goal oriented, someone who is not dressed well, not presented well, and someone who is broke.
Okay. All right, let's head on over to some of these pop balloons. See why they ended up popping.
Let's see.
Your name and age.
Wade 40.
Hey, Wade, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Oh, first of all, I think you're a beautiful woman. I like that you coach basketball. I play professional basketball myself, so I like that you coach basketball. I just think it's just not a good fit. I think you're a beautiful woman.
I agree. Thank
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And why do you agree?
I disagree because I think his shirt is a little bit too tight. His clothes are a little bit too tight. He's trying a little bit too hard. He looks a little bit old to have his clothes that tight. So
She got a lot of nerve talking. See, this is what I'm saying. Attitude, man, it's got to go her way. So her way is she's going to read him up and down. Look, the guy is not dressed for a date, and I don't think his shirt is too tight. He just got some big muscles up in that shirt. That's all he's got, right? He can't hide that. No more than a girl with a big booty can't hide her booty sticking out when she's wearing a skirt or a dress or something like that. But I think she's just shown who she really is. She's got an attitude problem, and she's definitely looking for a man to take care of her. She's not, I guess the things that she's doing now are her hobbies. I would not be surprised if this woman lived at home with her mom still.
Thank you.
Fine.
Let's go down this way. Your name and age.
My name is Abu Bakar. I'm 38.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, she looked good, but the financial things, no.
Okay.
Yes. So I think everybody deserves somebody, not based on the financial, because you don't know what I have. I don't know what the other one have. So
while I do own land, I am a landowner. I do own real estate, and I'm financially stable because of my real estate. So I'm looking for someone who is also financially stable and that has to work a 9 to 5 every day to live their life.
yeah, I mean,
So that's why I say that I'm financially stable. So I'm also looking for someone who's just able to vacation,
yeah.
live their life because they're fully established at this
Okay.
time. I'm 38, so
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. This is a needy woman. I just don't get it. Like, she's got land, she's got real estate. That doesn't mean you're making money, though. That just means you have land and real estate. Now, if she had said something like, I've got Airbnbs, maybe she'll come back to that. Or she's got an apartment building with like that's 75% filled with tenants. See, that's a difference. That's a difference. I just don't believe what she just said. I don't know her. It's just,
I'm definitely looking for someone who's, has, lived their life and is now ready to just enjoy it.
Okay. I'm 100% stable. I'm a business owner as well.
Oh, great. That's great.
But I think a man should get benefits of what you have as well. Not to say like, okay, the men have to have everything. So sometimes the men don't have nothing.
Oh,
but you
wow.
have
That's
something.
not, that's
and,
not.
And then God have recommend you can love a woman.
If
because
you're a
of
man of a certain age, you should definitely not have nothing.
That-
Moving on.
God give us everything. you know.
So now, is he someone that's your type?
Not at all.
Okay.
If you don't have
Alright.
anything, if you're a man of a certain age and think that you should have nothing, if you haven't accomplished nothing at a certain age in your life, I'm not looking for that. I'm definitely looking for someone who's financially stable, who's able to enjoy the fruits of our labor at this point.
You okay?
see, well, religious people, so-called religious people come up and they start talking about all this, a man established at a certain age. The Bible mentions about Jesus. He didn't even have a stone to lay down his head. Jesus didn't even have a stone. Like we got pillows we put in our beds. He didn't have any of that. So what would you call Jesus? Because he wasn't about the money. He had a mission, different mission. Some men are on different mission. I'm telling you, the beautiful personality of a man and the beautiful personality of a woman, when that meshes, you got something beautiful.
All right.
you.
You're welcome.
She's a wreck.
Your name and age.
Lewis, 37.
Lewis, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
At first, it was initial attraction, but had I kept my balloon and she started talking to everybody crazy, I would have popped it anyway because it's like it seems like you're just here trying to get your clip for whatever you're doing, and that's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy. And you got some spots on your pants. I don't know if you could have ironed those or something or what, but it's It's all good though.
Thank you.
Said he clapped back because he didn't like how rude she was. The first guy, unnecessarily. She read him like a crooked book. And look at her, looking like a rabbit with a teeth. Chilling with this.
We've been here for quite a while, Louis, but you are dressed really nice. You do look really nice. And so you would have been someone that I would have probably been interested in just from how you've came in. But I'm so sorry it didn't work out, Louis. I wish you well in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you. But I didn't
Oh, go ahead.
mean to talk to anyone crazy. Let me know what I said crazy. That was crazy.
It's just your demeanor is kind of off.
Terrible.
That's all.
Okay. I'm sorry.
She's
I didn't mean
arrogant.
that, but moving on.
See, this is those women who try to project a male persona. Well, guess what? When the men do it, they're wrong too. When men act arrogant and dissuasive, they're losers too. So when you emulate that, you just become a loser as well. So you can't take a bad and turn it into a good. You get rid of the bad and you focus on the good.
Because your bubbles pop.
Your name and age.
I'm Keith, 36.
All right. Keith, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, when she came around the corner, she was definitely like, it's the walk and everything. It was dope. I liked it. It looked like you model.
Came up.
I am a model.
It was good.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying that. So it's definitely, I could tell that you do that. So for me, it was just a attraction. That's all it was. I do like that you model. I do like that you coach little league basketball. You got a lot of good things going for you. You own your own thing. You got your own thing going. I don't want no smoke. But yeah.
You
can tell she's a handful.
Okay.
Dang.
Is he someone that's your type?
He was. He's very nice spoken, you know, he's very good looking, nice put together. So he definitely would have been someone my type. I appreciate all the compliments about me walking through. I'm glad you was able to see that I was a model about the walk.
I peeped it.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate that you have an appreciation for what I do for the Little League and that I give back because each one teach one. That's something that's very important to me.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
cool.
appreciate you. Thank you. I
That's
wish you
just-
best of luck in all your future endeavors.
You as well.
And see, that's what I was saying earlier about the look that she has. It's like she's coming out. It's not terrible because she's not doing it sexually. Like some women just look at my body, you want my body. She's not doing that. She's showing off like her fit because she's worked hard for it. So now when she says she's a model, as she said earlier, we did hear that. It just makes sense why she's dressed the way she does, but it's still inappropriate. It's still inappropriate. And like the guy said, before you start clapping at somebody about their outfit, you need to make sure you're 100% right. She got stains on her clothes, y'all. Stains. Stains stink. All right, let's keep going.
Your name and age.
Hi, excuse me. I'm Antonio. I'm 42.
And Antonio, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She's a very gorgeous woman. I love everything that you have going for yourself. You know, I love that you get back to the kids. I love how ambitious you are and driven to reach your goals. However, the reason I popped is because I feel like there's a bit of a personality clash between you and I. We wouldn't gel, so to say. So I figured I would just step aside and let you get to your future endeavors.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't stand in the way of a bright future.
Hey, I forgot my shades. Should put them on as soon as you walked in.
Thank you.
Is he someone that's your type?
He is. He's very well put together, very nice spoken, very good looking,
Thank you.
and very much a gentleman. I don't have any problem with what he said, but like he said, our personalities may not clash. I'm definitely a person with a strong personality.
Mhm.
So, and I'm looking for a man that which one too. So,
I can dig it.
thank you. I wish you best of luck on all your future endeavors.
Likewise, Queen.
Your name and age.
Bobby, 38.
All right. And Bobby, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initially, it was just a attraction. I didn't see it there. And then she kind of went into attack mode, and that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I like everything she said. I like what you're doing. I mean, you seem like a very genuine woman. It just was getting real sassy, and I didn't really like that.
She's sassy.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I am a woman who knows what she wants. I am a woman of a certain age who's accomplished certain things in her life and is looking for someone who has also accomplished certain things in her life and are able to speak about the things that they have accomplished in their life. Um,
In other words, I'm one great big headache, and I'm looking for a little headache in a man so that I can just be a bigger headache in his life and disrupt his life because my life is just not right yet. I mean, she's talking in defense mode. Some of these things, when you got it together, when people start saying negative things about you and the kid that they think, you just move on. But she does care because she knows her life's a wreck.
uncandidly. So I'm sorry if that comes about a little rude or unsavory to you,
Watch it.
but that is definitely the type of woman that I am, and that's the type of woman that has got me to where I have been and what I've achieved. And so, good luck on all your endeavors. You're like a very handsome man who's
Thank you.
on to great things. And
Thank
so I wish you best of luck.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, your name and
Let
age.
us go.
I'm Kendall, 39.
Kendall, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
First, I like to say, definitely can appreciate the confidence. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely come out with a big personality. It just wasn't a physical attraction for me. Yeah.
I definitely understand as well. I can see I'm a little bit taller than you,
Right.
and that's probably what it was. Moving on.
Is that for you? Are you attracted to him? Is he your type?
I mean, I don't discriminate. I just need a man that's very confident in what he brings to the table and what he's accomplished in his life. Because I've accomplished a lot.
For sure.
Cute.
Respect.
Your name and age.
My name is Kwasi. I'm 35.
Kwasi, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just feel like we're not on the same page, and I'm not based like what she described. It's like I'm getting there, so I'm definitely not there yet. So yeah, so that's about it. She's very attractive. Mhm.
I appreciate that. You're very attractive too. And I appreciate your honesty and just realizing that you still have some things to accomplish in your life. You're not there. I'm 38, you're 35. You still have a lot of growth and a lot of room in your life to still accomplish those things. I hope that you're working towards them.
Oh,
And I wish you the best of luck, sweetheart, because you are beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's head
Yeah.
up back. Okay, word. You
Yeah.
better walk. All right, so that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming
Of
on.
course, I wish all the guys the best of luck in their future endeavors and know how to deal with a boss when you see him in a room. Okay, guys?
Thank you. Let's give it up for her, guys.
For fuel and pieces.
Bye. Look, that was a train wreck without the train because she can't afford the train. She's living in a pretended world. Her world is not what she described it to be. She is a obvious, pretentious loser, is what she is. So I don't get to say this all the time, but I'm gonna say it today. What we're looking at in these men are survivors. Had any man pick this woman, he would be a very miserable man because this woman is not happy with her life. She's not happy with who she is. She's not happy with her accomplishments. She's living a multiple personality kind of life episode kind of thing. She is not who she is. She is someone else. And when she's someone else, she's forgotten where she came from. I mean, it's just a terrible story. People like that need to stay close to their medication. That's all I got to say. Not trying to be rude, but when she comes out here attacking people like that, and they're going to attack back, so you're not going to have anything that's beneficial. But we wish her all the best, and we're glad that she's gone. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you have your comments and you disagree with what I've said, put your comments in the comment section. I want to hear what you have to say. What do you think about her? Do you think she's really got all these properties and that her life is so secure? I mean, come on, she could have had a better outfit than that. I mean, if she's a model, or my ex-wife was a model, models, because they know they're going to be out around drinks or whatever, they got clothes that, expensive, that they can take a drink to. And if a drink spills, it don't show up on the clothes. I'm just looking at things like that based on experience. So yeah, this is a very superficial woman. So if you like the episode, share it with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. And like we said, put your comments in the comment section. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe you didn't like the way I described it. Maybe she's somebody you know, and you're like, Marvin, you don't know her, or maybe you just think I'm just weird. And I am weird, no problem. But I want to definitely thank you for watching this episode. And by all means, take a look at our YouTube channel, where we have over 900 videos on the subject of relationships. So, as always, we'll see you in the next video. And remember this.